What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This video is brought to you guys by Eufy, and we're taking a look at the really awesome security Floodlight Cam 2 Pro. This thing has a long name, but to be honest, it deserves its long name. It literally does every single one of those things to the utmost epic level. You see, this thing's a floodlight, and it is absurdly bright. Maybe one of the brightest I've ever seen. It's also a camera, but it shoots 2K, and it spins in every single direction, so you can see every single thing. So yeah, it's a camera. And is it pro? I would say it's about as pro as it can possibly get. You get the 360 pan, you get the tilt, it shoots in 2K, full HD, it's got night vision, and it's fully weatherproof, and it's heavy. When I first took this out of the box, I remember I had one thought. I was like, this is a lot heavier than I thought. It's like properly made, full quality, like the camera itself. They didn't have to surround it in plastic, but they did to protect it from the weather. So this is something that if you buy, it's probably going to last you forever, maybe even the life of your house is what I'm assuming. Like the floodlight is meant to be installed properly, and then it's meant to be there forever. So it's expensive. It's on the pricier side of floodlights that I've seen. You know, they usually range in the 60s, and this is like much higher than that. But the quality is 10 out of 10. It is just brilliantly designed. It's super bright, and it does everything to the best possible level than it possibly could. And inside of the application is very well designed. The connecting process is very well done. They added a port, a micro USB slot, just to make it more convenient for you to be able to install this and set it up on your phone. So those are small design cues, and I'm like, very well done. Now, in terms of this particular camera and the app itself, there's just a ton of things you can do in that. You can pan, tilt, you can check everything, you can set up notifications for motion, but they went really specific on everything. Like, you can set up notifications for when it detects anything or when it detects, like, a person. Like, this is the kind of, things they did. It can also track subjects, so it'll lock onto something and it will track it. And it's just, all in all, it can do every single thing. You can control the light itself, so let's say you're annoying the neighbors. You can actually go ahead and make it super bright, or you can give it a nice gentle glow. And then they thought the light through as well. You see, what you're able to do inside the application is you can have it so this light kind of continuously stays on. Obviously, you don't want it to be at its super bright ultimate mode when it's just continuously staying on. It gets kind of hot, you got to be careful where you install it. So you could keep it at this nice, like, gentle glow, so that you're just warning anyone who might try to get into your house, hey, we have this light here and it's staying on. And if you get near it, it's going to get super bright. So I think that's a really cool idea. Now, let's say something does happen. You're able to capture that in full on 2K, and you can live stream it. You can also record it directly to your camera roll, and you can take a snapshot of it, which is really cool. Other weird features that they have in this thing, I wouldn't say it's weird, but this one's interesting. It's weird because I've never seen it in a camera before. You can actually set up particular spots, and when you tap those spots, the camera will pan really quick straight to that spot. This makes a lot of sense because I was thinking about why you would have something like this. The reason is, if you have a shed and then you have a garage, and then let's say you have a playground, you don't care about what's happening anywhere else because your items of value are in those particular locations of the backyard. So you want to set up your pinpoints in those spots. And then here's the coolest thing. You can set it up so you click one little thing in the app, and the camera itself will quickly pan and stop at each spot you set up. So it'll go playground, shed, and then it'll go to garage, car, house, and it'll just, you could cycle between those. And those are your points of interest. Anywhere else, if there's something, like, let it be, but those are the places that you want to focus on, so it's really cool. Last but not least, some, basic specs about this thing. It lights up at 3,000 lumens, so that's absurdly bright. Bright enough for you to be able to see every single thing inside of your backyard, or as they call it, nighttime today. All in all, guys, go ahead and check this out. I think it's very well designed. It's as good as it gets. I will say, I'm going to be blunt about the fact that, yeah, it's expensive, but it's a floodlight, and it's something that you're investing for your household, and it will probably maybe, it could save you in a lot of ways. Like, sometimes you need a really bright light. It could deter off, people who shouldn't be there. And, of course, you're seeing everything on camera. So it kind of replaces your need to get a floodlight, a motion sensor, a camera, maybe even multiple cameras, so it makes sense. The price makes sense in that regard. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the link below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. This is going to be me logging off.